Alright, we're back with this journey. Same place in Limsa. I think we'll start with this quest over here in the Anarchist Guild since we're already close by. I think this quest over here is not an Anarchist quest. This one right here. Duty calls. Taha of Miovan's Gate needs help collecting duty on imported goods. Yeah, doesn't sound like a class quest, so we'll be doing those for now. Probably do the class quest later and the job ones later. Here at Milvan's Gate, we inspect all the goods that are imported in Limsa Lominsa and collect duty as the law requires. Some merchants, however, seek to evade this obligation, and we must chase them down. I would be grateful if you could deliver these 2 ledgers, one to a man named Suntimal, whom you will find at the Octan, and the other to a woman named Letitia, who works at the Bismarck. If you are uncertain as to the whereabouts of the Bismarck, ask Suntimal when you meet him, and he will point you in the right direction. Alright. Easy enough. Should be a fairly quick quest. It's only a level 1. Let's see. Are they both on the upper decks? I think, yeah, okay, one's over here. One's at the lower decks. I'm not seeing it right now. Well, let's go to the upper decks one. So let's see, after Calf. Best place to get to. And then, oh, wait a minute. Did I make a mistake? It looks like I made a mistake. Lower decks. Is it just right here? Oh. I thought that was pointing towards the upper decks. Oh well. At least we figured it out quick. No big deal. It's even closer, actually. Oh. I was like, what? There he is. I was like, it's supposed to be right here. A ledger from Milvan's Gate, you say? Yet more outstanding duty payments. When will those merchants ever learn? Very well, if I catch sight of any of the offenders, I shall drag them to the gate, kicking and screaming if needs be. One more ledger bound for the Bismarck, you say? Follow this path to the upper decks and you will find the place. I think that's where I was gonna go. No? Oh no, up here. Culinary skill. We won't follow his directions. We'll just teleport there. Letitia. Tax evaders among our patrons, you say? Goodness me. I dare say this may well put an end to their appetite, but this is in the best interest of the city-state. If any of the merchants named in this ledger come to dine with us, I shall see that Milvan's Gate is notified without delay. You get both of these? Oh yeah. Kind of useless, these potions. At least at like the higher levels. Alright. So that one's done. And yeah, everything was already done up here. We did that the last couple episodes. So let's go back to, I guess, the plaza. Ill-conceived venture. So let's see here. This is level 14, level 17, 60. I guess that's for the sage? Is that like a dancer? I'm not sure if I ever... Yeah, that's for the dancer. Never did those. So looks like we have 4 more here that are not class specific. I'm gonna do these, I'm gonna at least get these started, even though technically they're class specific, but not really. Let's do this one since it's right here. From the Troubled Adventurer. Several adventurers are having difficulty summoning their retainers. Should you wish to offer their assistance, you will find these troubled souls and limb elements, Gridania and Ulda. The reward will be the same regardless of whom you help, so do not hesitate to aid the adventurer of your choice. An ill-conceived venture. Something weighs heavily on the adventurer's mind. Is this something... I wonder what kind of quest this is. Bloody elves. Ain't got time for this. Friend, you look like you helpful sort. Mind handling a meddlesome task for a man in need? Me retainer reckoned what it took to go on adventure in Skull Valley with not more than what I gave him. But now the little bugger's up and vanished. Probably got eaten by a dodo or some such. Any road, if you happen to come across his remains in West Las Nosha, I'd like you to inform the local watch so they could set about notifying his kin. It's level 17 quest. I wonder if it's something we could do as a level 15. Might be a mistake, but let's go see. I'm not even sure if you can even turn these in under level. Seems like it's gonna be a fight. Yeah, let's not risk it. We'll just do the dragon, just to have some fun. That was easy. Maybe we could have done that at level 15. I don't know what you think you saw, but I assure you that I had everything under control. What? That oaf presumed me to be dead? Who does he think I am? Some wet behind the ears weakling? You could have at least shown some remorse for furnishing me with such poor equipment. Well, speak of the Sahagin a moment. It's about bloody time. Do I sound dead to you? Fine, but you're buying the first round. Limleon, have mercy. I'm not getting paid nearly enough for this work. I hope you treat your retainers with more respect, sir. Anyway, courtesy dictates that I thank you for your intervention. To that end, I ask you to seek out... I have no idea. Fribed who knows, in East Hawker's Alley. Tell her what you did, and I'm sure she'll reward you handsomely. Farewell. Oh, I can teleport too. I didn't know that. This would be a good chance to see if I could turn in a quest above my level. Let's see. Go back to 15. It looks like it's, yeah, we can't turn that in. I guess it makes sense, or else it'd be easy to level. So let's see who to put at. Who's the closest? I guess Anarchist. I'll do Gladiator. Gladiator. Alright. Greetings, sir. How may I assist you? It sounds like to me you came along just in time. The last thing we need is another retainer dying during a venture. I gather from your expression you are not familiar with ventures? Quite understandable. Allow me to explain. In cooperation with the Adventurers Guild, we have established a new system through which retainers may be dispatched to procure items for their employers. Should you wish to avail yourself to the of this additional service, you will need to pay your retainers advance with ventures. I speak of these special script issued by the Adventurers Guild. Accept them with my compliments. Let me assure you that it isn't a complex process. Any retainer can walk you through it. When you next speak with yours, why not raise the subject? Oh, we got 6. I think we already have a couple of those. I don't think I've ever sent anyone on a venture, though. Oh yeah, because I guess I couldn't, yeah. I got almost 50. Summon the retainer you wish to send afield and follow the instructions to begin. Alright. Unlocking new stuff. I guess all these blue quests are unlocking new things. Alright. Quest down here now. Get do this one next since it's closer. Dodozan. Good for what ails you. Ooh, I think that's an emote. Step dance. So that'll be pretty cool. There's a hectic flush of panic on Dodozan's face as he looks wildly about the Hawker's round. Alright. Oh my, oh dear. My case of ale is gone, and it had to be the one ordered by someone who doesn't brook tardiness. I would bring the matter to the Maelstrom, or perhaps seek help from the Yellow Jackets, but my client would likely frown on involving anyone official. An adventurer such as yourself, though, would be capable of doing a little unofficial investigating. Will you find the stolen ale for me? It was right outside Fisherman's Bottom. Surely someone saw something. What's that? You would have the client's name? Oh, that's none. Oh, none of that. Discretion creates opportunities. Now do go to the Fisherman's Bottom and make your inquiries before this cold of mine grows worse. Cut. Those bloody executioners. What level was that quest? I didn't pay attention. 14. Yeah, let's switch back to the lowest level we can to do that. Martyr. And then Fisherman's Guild. Yeah, it might just be easier to walk there. Oh, Can we go? Can't. Sometimes I wish you could do stuff like that. Alright, now we gotta find. Oh, I gotta speak to some people around here. Okay, here's two of them. Small boned seller. Did I see someone walk off with a case of ale? Why, sure. It was during the afternoon offloading. Fella didn't look like a thief, though. Hoisted the case and walked right over to the Astalica. After is that a case or a cask? Cask, maybe? Well, you can't rightly say if it's your cask, but there was a big fella come by recently carrying one. He asked me if I had smoked Mackies. What would go down nice with ale? Tain't the only thing I know, neither. The lows were black, and you know what that means, the bloody executioners. Preoccupied porter. Looking for a Dozon's cask of ale, eh? Hey, I'll help you. Dodazon ain't a bad sort for a swiveling trader. There was a topper come asking after the cask. Wanted to know if it was ale. The poxy fool. Speak with the young executioner. Let's see, let's do another minion for these couple episodes. What do we got? Oh. Not my favorite, but we'll keep it for now. Maybe we'll change it later. Let's see, where is this guy? Probably down below. Oh. Figure if he's skulking around. Oh, is this door open? I don't think I've ever been on this ship. Oh, there might have been a main story quest here, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. What's the card? Yeah, young executioner. What are you looking? What are you looking at? This is dance duel. A dance duel. Much more important than anything you got. Much more. Oh, there's our emote. You may be able to scamper up the ringing to the crow's nest, but can you get down? Not for a siren's treat, you great clodhopper. Beg your pardon, Cap? There ain't no... McKeith? Alive, heavier on her feet than the great deluding Rogadin such as yourself. Ha ha ha. Well said, Captain. And well restored, you bloody sunseeker. Or was you a moonkeeper? What other lands they got there? Bah, who even cares, am I right? Who are you anyways? There was a whole parcel of you afore, but now there's only you. That's a mistress trick it is. Nope. Nothing worse than a misser. The Horson, what was a Madrigal? Admiral. What was his name? He didn't like no drinking, nor dancing. Bad for corals. Corals? Can't be right. Quarrels? Ha. Of course you're right there, laddie. Should never doubt myself. Anyways, Dish Madrigal, I'll call him Madrigal Pinchfist, passed decree like they were farts. He decreed no dancing with the hand's reach of spirits. But no Madrigal's smarter than a sailing man. We just stopped reaching with our hands altogether. Ha! We invented the step dancing. That showed Madrigal's pinch fist and his quarrels. Ha! Hey, that's right, fella. Gets me all fired up too. Makes you think like, oh, I know, you want to dance. All this time, I just thought you was being churlish, but no, I insist. Dance first, talk later. That's the way of it. Why, you cagey sea fox, dancing like sailor folks you do? Could swear there was 3 of you, or was I just... Never mind. You're practically a brother now. You can ask me anything. A cache of Dodo's ale? Carried it off from Fisherman's Bottom? My very own self I did. As to matter of fact, we already drank all we had aboard. Of course, Dodozan's getting paid for it someday. Don't make a difference if he frets a night or two, hey? Why ye roper bait horsin'? And that's the tail o' that cask you're looking in? Blackguard. You dare call yourself a bloody executioner? All hugger mugger about what belongs to who? Dodozan has the cods, not the mule about the colors we wear, and you play him for a fool? I'm sorry, Captain. Wasn't thinking it through. Got to fix that, I do. It's what they call a quarrel failing. Adventurer, I beg your pardon for my man. I swear Limnian mistook him for an oyster and gave him grit for brains when she made him. Since you're already here, how about you square our account with Dodozan? Take this payment to him. We'd be much obliged. You danced with us and all, so I'm trusting the guild won't inspire any moral failings in ye. That's some long keel on the Astilicia, if you take my meaning. Man, pirate talk is hard enough to read, but drunk pirate talk? It's like impossible. Hawker's Alley. Should be able to teleport. Can we jump down from here? No? Guess we gotta walk all the way down there. How about from here? Alright, perfect. Well, I didn't know we could. Oh. Wrong direction. Hawker's Alley. Dodazan. There you are. And not a moment too soon. Did you find my ale? It's not. It's all gone. Huh? Well, that's the price I was to receive, but where did you get it? Oh, from the from the clients themselves. I see. Yes, there's always some blustery young fellow like that. Hasn't earned his swallows or stars yet, I wager. Cods, you say? Captain Monoscat is kind to say so, I'm sure, but I hail from Ulda. We trade with anyone, if they have the guilt to pay. Pirates, princes, they're all the same to me. And if I know these particular pirates, and I do, they'll be wanting another cask soon to drink away this little fracas. Many thanks, adventurers. Cool. Step dance. You have learned the emote step dance. So I guess it's just... Oh, yeah, there it goes. Cool. Alright, what's next? I guess these are the only two here. And we'll be done with Limsa Lomensa. Because we did the upper decks. And then we did everything here. Oh wait, no, there's this one right here. Plenty more fish in the sea. Unless that's a... That might be a fisherman quest. Which I'm not really playing. Yeah, 51. Yeah, that's probably... We'll double check it, but I think that's what it is. Let's see here. What level is this class? 60. So let's... Might as well... We'll do Black Mage. I like Black Mage. Thinking of leveling it up to 90. Haven't played it in a while though. Eager Laminsian. Shall we dance? The dancer never appealed to me. I don't know. This Lumsian gentleman appears just a tad too excited about something. This quest will unlock the dancer's job. Alright. Good sir. Oh good sir, you can spare a moment, yes? Of course you can. You see, I've just witnessed a performance, most marvelous. And I simply must tell someone about it. What sorts of performance, you ask? Why, none other than a troupe of traveling dancers hailing from Radz-Ahan across the sea. I dare say their bold, exotically beautiful motions are like nothing our realm has ever seen. Adventurers like you are always on the lookout for stimulating new experiences, are you not? You simply must witness this spectacle for yourself. Just follow this road towards the Covenant. Oh yeah, Convent of the Dutiful Sisters, and you'll run smack dab into the stage they've set up in the square. Alright. Surprise. I thought Radz-Ahan was a new location. Has it been around that long? Rana Migo. Greetings. Wait, is this the right one? Probably. Greetings, traveler. Come to see our little show, have you? On behalf of Troop Falcium, I welcome you. My troop mates are seeing the final preparations even as we speak. Don't wander too far. The curtain will be rising any minute now. It's been quite some time since we brought our art to these shores. or so our fearless leader tells us. I've been practicing day and night ever since we arrived to bring you and your countrymen the performance of a lifetime. Cool. So what, we just wait here? Right. Here we go. Ooh, there I am looking dapper in my hat, my high hat, or I guess my top hat. So close and yet so far. For all who cannot make the voyage to our home, we bring our art to yours. Hailing from Radzahan across the sea, I present the incomparable, transcendent Troupe Falsium. Today we have prepared a sumptuous feast for your eyes and ears. Let the soaring melodies and the stirring, striking steps of our dancers reach your heart and spirit you away to a distant world. Got the monocle too. Nice. Yes, just so, Rana. Betray not your trembling heart. Dance. Dance your dance till the last, and let them fall under your spell. My apologies, I did not mean to intrude upon your experience. Pray ignore my mutterings and enjoy the girl's performance. She's trained quite hard for this day, after all. That wasn't ominous at all. I must say, you carry yourself with a certain grace, don't you? Ah. But do excuse me, I forget myself. That song sounds familiar. Like I've definitely heard it before, but I can't think of it. It hasn't come into mind. Let me know in the comments if you know what it is. Forgive me for not having properly introduced myself. I am Nash Miara, principal dancer and leader of the troupe Falsium. Rana, the girl whose performance you are admiring, is my #1 student and protege. This may seem a bit forward, but pray tell, have you ever harbored aspirations of stepping on stage, of losing yourself in a whirlwind of music and motion, and enchanting your audience with every movement? Forgive me, I know this is all quite sudden, and yet I cannot help myself. From the first moment I laid eyes on you, I saw how could I put it? A poise that could only be honed on the field of battle. Yes, there is no doubt in my mind. You would make a fine dancer. I see you are confused, and for good reason. Allow me to explain. There are forms of dance meant merely to grace the stage, and then there is the art of troupe falsium. We dance the Kriegans dance, a dance of war, so ancient it is said to predate even the founding of our city. Our dancers train primarily in two techniques, each with applications both ornamental and martial. For one, we are proficient in tossing, throwing weapons, which are most dazzling to the eye and even more damaging to any unfortunate foes they strike. The second is, of course, dancing itself. Perhaps you have already felt it, but it is believed that there are mystical powers to our movements, which can serve to heighten senses, lift spirits, and drive weakness and worry from people's hearts. The people of Eorzea have done well to rebuild this realm in the calamity's wake, yet there are scars that still go unhealed, and the specter of war still looms large over the land. If our art of dance might serve in some small way to ease worries and fears, and offer succor to the hearts of Eorzeans far and wide, nothing would bring our humble trope great honor, and so I decided to lead Trope Falsium on a tour of this realm. There is, however, a bit of a rub. We have come with only 2 dancers, Rana and myself. I am still nursing an injury I suffered on the voyage over. My protege is a talented one, but I can hardly ask her to bear the burden of the tour alone, and so I felt compelled to reach out to you. I can assure you that the arrangement would be to our mutual benefit. Should you offer us aid, I will personally instruct you in the art of the Keegan stance, an art that will avail you not only on the stage, but on the field of battle as well. Worry not, I will not force you to rush your decision. We must begin rehearsal for our next performance. Do give some thought to my offer, and seek me out again should you be so inclined. We shall. Oh, that's the end of it? You returned, friend. Have you taken time to think over my offer? Accept Nashamir's offer to train as a dancer. Splendid. To tell the truth, I had feared your answer would be no, but fortune smiles upon Trope Falsium today. As principal dancer and company leader, allow me to officially welcome you to our ranks. Wait, don't tell me. Nashamir has handpicked you to join our troupe and become a dancer? Is Rana right, or is Rana right? I knew it. I haven't been doing this for as long as Miss Nashmir, but even I could see that your poise and posture is anything but ordinary. But don't get your hopes up too high. You're going to have to work your arse off to outshine Rana Migo. Let it suffice to say, I will be watching both of your careers with great interest. Oh, but where are my manners? I haven't even asked my student his name. An elegant name indeed. Very well, Divinius. This is for you. The crystal houses the amassed knowledge and memories of generations of our forebears. Butterflies on the battlefield who have flooded their way into history and legend. Take it and treasure it. And of course, you'll be also needing a change of clothes. Here this outfit should do. Go ahead and put it on. You'll be amazed at the freedom of movement and the polite fabric affords you. Sweet. Let's see here. Soul. Get the soul. Got the weapon. I'm so glad they started doing these coffers. Such a saves a lot of space. So 50,000. It's not really a lot, but that's good enough, I guess. Dancer unlocked. Okay, now I think these are dancer quests. So we won't continue with this. So now we have, let's see here. Let's go check this fisherman quest. See if that, I'm not sure if that's a fisherman quest, but I want to double check. I would also like to take this opportunity to ask that if you are not subscribed, I would greatly appreciate your support. I upload these videos to YouTube, Rumble, and BitChute, and obviously if you're watching right now, I stream these on YouTube and Twitch. So let's see here. Oh yeah, we checked this last episode. Oh wait a minute. So this one's... we gotta check these. There might be some hidden ones. Wait, that's the level 50 fish. There's 250? Let's see, that's a blue quest. Yeah, these... well, actually... should we do this one? That's not really a class quest. Let's do it. If I have, let's see if I have the armor for it. Yes. All right. Sissy Poo. The Beast of Brewer's Beacon. A salty stalwart is acting guildmaster Sissy Poo, but today she seems distinctly distraught. Or distraught. There you are, Divinius. Where have you been? Somebody tells you about the big fish? No, I don't mean him. Well, Walgo may be the guildmaster, but he's more the big lugworm than the big fish. In fact, he calls you the best fisher in the guild. That's why he wants to see you. Some scholar raising a hue and cry about a giant fish that needs catching. Refreshing, isn't it? It's actually serious business for a change. What will the morrow bring? Sharks spilling from the sky in a spectacular shower of scales. Oh, don't look at me like that. I am the acting guildmaster, after all. You will find Walgo at his usual spot at the docks. Might as well hear what he has to say. You're not like to lose by it, and I'm sure, and I've surely had a bellyful. All right. Walgo. Kind of reminds me of Where's Waldo? Ah. Aslan. The adventurer arrives with alacrity. Divinius. This fellow you must follow. He has learned in lore and wise in ways of worms. Is that like worms as in dragons? Or actual worms? Spelled like actual, like the dragon. Yes, I am called Aslan. And I am indeed learned in lore. That is to say, I studied legends throughout Eosia. Legends of what the common man might call giant fishy things. I recently came across an ancient document which made reference to something called Nepto Dragon. I should explain that by dragon, the ancients probably meant giant fish, or possibly a shrubbery of unusual coloring. It's usually one or the other. But my Nepto Dragon was no plant, for the Book of 3 notes it was twice man's size, that it is to say twice as long as a hewer's is tall, and tore through holes of trading ships with its mighty teeth. Did it ever live? Does it still? One thing is certain. If I ever find its home waters, it It will not be I who hauls the mighty monster out from its depths. I haven't the fortitude. To clarify, I fear water greatly. Even standing on this pier tests my will to its limits. But that is why I am here, that I might petition the aid of one such as yourself, who harbors no such fear. Terrifically told and totally true. He came to Wawalgo, this learner of lore, but fee he found this fisher had faults. This guy's talking in the third person. I just realized that. There's a lot of people who do that in this game. Too old am I to make after this monster of myth, though I do think that I'm not completely diminished by my dotage, or do you doubt it? I thought to myself, Divinia's a game one game guppy. The best of the bunch, barring myself, by the breen. Now then, on to the old ones. Ha! I saw that flinch, and the furtive flitting of fingers to some folksy charm. Suffice it to say, I speak of fish grown great in gloomy green depths. You've heard chatter about these willy wizards of the water, I am sure. But chatting is not catching. More fishers have heard the history than have hooked the hidden heavyweights. Ho! Now, if what this learner of lore tells is true, this Nepto dragon will need a fisher who can fish an old one to order. So it falls to you to prove your prowess. Pretty please? Hey. Master Wawalgo, you've caught your share of these elder, that is to say old ones, have you? Was that a quip or a question? A quick query to yourself, if you please. Why even ask when the answer is clear? Of course I have caught an old one. Notice I stress the singular? Even the master fisher of all Eorza finds the old ones having a handful of hell, or heaving a handful of hell. Where to begin? Where to begin? Ah, that titanic sawfish, an enigma to entertain even an elect expert. It enjoys a certain infamy in its immediate environment, shall I say. Other fish of its fraternity flip their fins and flee from it. You can find the titanic sawfish in Cape Westwind. You must mooch the monster if you're primed to pull it. And our cultured companion will couch his corrections. Now, ready the reel, coddle the creel, use a legworm and catch a Methor goby. Methor gobies are the only first bait to bag the best. Mochi with it to net a wahoo. Now you must maintain the mochi to manacle a titan sawfish. A pissy Pisces in this titanic sawfish, not a drop of doubt about it. Only appears when all aligns, the hour, the weather, the welkin's color. Should you net the titanic sawfish, no nugger of knowledge will I deny. I had much opportunity to observe old ones from an umulk, and you shall learn every detail. No easy feat, I know, but mind eyes have seen you master that Mendasius Marlin of Mazla, and that makes you a fisher second only to Wawalgo. So All you need to note is Wawago needs a titanic sawfish from you. Take a lugworm to Cape Westwind to catch a meteor gobby, then perform the fish wheeling to net a wahoo. Another round of fish wheeling or mooching, if you must, will allow you to get your hands on the titanic sawfish. Camp Westwind, where is that? Is there a search feature? Let's see. Maybe we'll come back to this quest, and if we run into it on the map, keep it in mind. So let's see. So level 60. The bowling for Gil. I wonder what that's all about. So this fisherman. I think that's for anarchist. Am I level 20 and above? Yep, level 20. So I'll leave those for later. I wonder what this is all about. Well, let's do the sage path. Oh. Just teleport there. Although it says level 70. Oh, I think, yeah, only my Dragoon is above level 70. I think I started off with I spent a lot of time with the ninja, and then I just kind of abandoned it at 60. Dragoon was just so much fun. Who doesn't like a Dragoon anyways? And it's nice that Estinian, this whole, quest line, and then being part of the Scions and all that. So it was pretty cool. I wonder if you can get his lance. I'd like to have that. I think what? Sage is down here. Sage is a healer, the new healer, but I'm terrible healing. Just like Charlian Maiden. Yep, that's where it comes from, I think. Charlian. Level 70, Sage's Path. The Charlian Maiden is taken in the scenery with fascination. This quest will unlock the Sage job. Alright. Limsa Lominsa, former disreputable haven for pirates, now one of the realm's finest city-states, boasting a peerless shipping industry and an enviable culinary culture. Oh, how it bustles. The tomes did not lie. Well, here I am, mother, in faraway Eorzea. I will complete this mission, just you watch. In your noble name, and as first of my class, I will succeed. And afterwards, perhaps I shall invite our esteemed alumna, Alize, for tea. Oh. At the Bismarck. Huh. I'll be the envy of everyone. Wow. I'm surprised you mentioned Alize. My apologies, good sir. I failed to notice you. Who is this? I am... Oh, she's going to tell us. I am Laha Jinjal, a native of Charlotte. By your appearance, I assume you're an adventurer. Are you perchance well-traveled in Eorzea? Sure am. So you are. How very fortuitous. And Divinius is your name, you say. I'd swear I heard it somewhere before. In any event, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. As for myself, I am an operative on a mission from the Forum, our nation's governing body. This being my first time in Eorzea, I studied as best I could in preparation. There is no substitute for a local's knowledge, just that I intend to hire an adventurer like yourself to serve as my escort. The mission is the pursuit and capture of fugitives, and thus it will entail some dangers. But you appear to be no stranger to such. Might you be willing to assist me in this endeavor? Sure, I'll give you the grand tour. Wonderful. Well, I have some skill with the blade, and can fend for myself. I shall be glad of your capable company. Now then, ere I divulge the particulars of my mission, we should head somewhere more private, perhaps outside the city, by the Zephyr Gate. Alright. Is this the Zephyr Gate? No, that's... I always forget where it is. I always teleport to it. Old Charlian. Is that really over here? I didn't know it was right over there. And I guess that's what I get for teleporting everywhere. Never remember anything. Oh well, off to teleporting. Forgive me if I seem overly cautious, but this mission is highly confidential. Were the wrong people to learn of it, my superiors would give me an earful. But I believe we may speak freely here, so permit me to brief you on the details. As I mentioned, I am on the trail of fugitives, criminals who fled Charlian and came to these shores. Extremely dangerous individuals who have enhanced themselves via forbidden means which have rendered them unsound of mind. While in a state of delirium, one of their compatriots even committed murder. He died thereafter due to the side effects of his enchantment, but 3 others remain at large and pose a threat to innocence. Their leader, Vera Male, is also alleged to have stolen valuable technological secrets. By the way, by way of reference material, I brought this soul crystal. Ow, it's hot, it's hot. What in the world? I've never known soul crystals to give off such heat before. Ooh, finally cooled down. What could have triggered that intense reaction? Not even at the studium I ever did witness such a thing, but maybe it was you. The technological secrets which were stolen were contained in a similar crystal. This particular sample has been loaned to me by a healing institute in Charlian. Tell me, Divinius, in the course of your adventures, have you ever fervently wished to save someone, but failed to do so despite your best efforts, and afterwards cursed your own powerlessness? Yeah, I'm a terrible healer. I did mess with the white mage a little bit. Forgive me if my question was indelicate, but there can be no doubt the soul crystal resonated with that desire within you. When I received the crystal, I was told that, should it respond in this manner to my Eorzean collaborator, I should entrust it to them, for the knowledge it imparts, the knowledge of Somanotics, would surely avail me in my mission. Developed at the Studium, Somanotics is a discipline which combines the wisdom of medicine, ethereology, and sorcery, and those who have mastered it are called sages. Through medicine, a sage grasps the working of the flesh. Through atheology, he unlocks the secret of the soul, and through sorcery, he learns to manipulate the two. Thus trained, a sage has the ability to both strengthen and heal, yet by the same token, he is also capable of the opposite, of causing harm. Not just anyone can take up the sage's art. No, one must be prepared to hold the lives of others in one's hand. Are you willing to bear such a burden, Divinius? If you are, and would swear to use the art for good, then I shall entrust this soul crystal to you. So have you come to a decision? Then I will bear witness to your pledge. Do you swear to use the sage's art for good, and to wield its power to the best of your judgment and ability? Swear and become a sage. Excellent. Chosen as you are by the crystal, I had faith that you would rise to the occasion. When those around you cry out for succor, the crystal shall be your ally, for it bears the wisdom of sages past and their hopes for the future. By hearkening to their whispers and following in their footsteps, you will come to embody those hopes, to save and change countless lives. Lest you worry how you will learn the art, I can provide guidance to an extent. In any case, during my time at the Studium, I had occasion to study Somanotics. You see, while I wasn't gifted in spellcraft and came to favor steel, I remember the lessons and will share what I know. Together with the soul crystal, I shall provide you with a set of sage's garments. So go on, take up your crystal and don your attire, and we shall begin your training. Got the weapon, same as the dancer. Sage unlocked. So I think this is just another class quest, which we'll be doing at a later time. Let's see here. Do I actually have to... Let's see. Mary. So 3 coffers. Blue mage, dancer, and sage. I think my crystals automatically get put in here, I think, right? Yep. Actually, there's no blue mage in here, is there? Black mage, dancer. Oh, there it is. Blue mage. Let's see. I thought I did... Yeah, white mage. Yeah, I didn't get that very far with white mage. Only level 37. Oh well. Let's go back to Limzo. Make sure... I think we had one more. That one we can't do yet. This is the fisherman. This is the Arcanist Guild one, and then I'm not sure what this one's all about. I don't know why we can't do it, but let's go take a look at it. Maybe it's some job quest. Oh wait. Oh, that's the dancing one. Of course, we checked that out. All right. Fisherman, dancer, Arcanist. So that means we're done with Limsa. All right, cool. Now on to the next place. Let's see. So it's the top map. Next is Mists, which is, I think this is, isn't this like your house? Housing at the guild housing locations? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think that's what those are. Okay, and then let's see, Wolves Den. I don't remember this place, but let's check it out. Maybe there's some quests here. Test your skills at PvP. Oh yeah, this is the PvP stuff. PvP, player versus player. Now let's not do this yet. It's time to duel. Earning your wings. I think these are PvP things. I'm not gonna do those. Let's check them out real quick, but I don't think I want to do these. Pishska. Suffolk comes to Wolf Place, learns that Uplanders have many heart dumps for fighty play. Sofnik sees chance for a busy deal, offers Gobi hand lending for Uplanders to have better fighty play. Crunch, bone, and smash, steal, mulchly. Now new fighty play is born. Name of rival wings. Machina of Gobmake help Uplanders make much mayhem together. If Uplander wishes to fill brain case with knowledge of rival wings, Softnux happy to give many tongue flaps. Whoa, what did I sign up for? Or is it just like a cutscene? Rival wings unlocked. I guess that's the PvP thing. Didn't even have to do anything, I just had to hear that story. Alright, I guess we did that one. Let's see, how about this one? Can you PvP at such a low level? This must be something else. It's time to duel. The nerveless trembling of his legs suggests that Ori, Brawler, may not be as tough as he appears. Alright, let's just try it out. Please, I beg of you, stay those ferocious looking fists. I'm not ready for full contact sparring, while I've only just begun to practice my one Ilm punch. Is that a monk thing? So you haven't come to duel me, then? My apologies. You have the look of a man who enjoys the thrill of a fight, and I thought perhaps you'd come to challenge me. And for good reason, I might add. You see, the Maelstorms recently opened up a new sparring ground of sorts, right here on this pier. No adventurers can go toe-to-toe without climbing down into the pit. I was all but certain you were just like everyone else, and eager to earn a notch on your belt. I haven't the skill nor the courage to put up a fight, but you've the look of a man who's weathered his fair share of battles. Perhaps you'd like to test your mettle in the ring? Not with me, of course. The officer who oversees the arena is just over there. Doubtless she'll be happy to tell you all about it. Just look at that frightful stare. Always on the lookout for fresh blood, or so they say. I wonder if this is like our first PvP, or probably just a introduction. Yeah. What's this? Another wolf pup itching to get into the ring? Are ye? Well, if it's blood you're after and you need it quick, might be ye can stake your thirst here. Before you go rushing off and get yourself bludgeoning, though, there's rules to be learned. Don't you worry none, lad. I'll teach you all you need to know. I guess it's just to start PvP stuff, which I never did, which is kind of surprising after all the time I've played. Never been much of a PvPer. I mean, in WoW, I love the PvP in WoW, but and I've heard bad things about the PvP in Final Fantasy XIV. Probably should have tried it for myself, but for another time. So this is the next place on our list. Middle Las Nosha. Alright. Summerford Farms. Let's see, just... Alright. Let's see how many quests are over here. Probably not as much. It's kind of a small area. One quest. Let's see, and then this one, what's this one all about? Oh, that's the Sage. The one we'll do some other time. There's one over here. So let's do this one first. A rock and a hard place. Let's switch over to an appropriate level and get some... I don't want to finish all these quests and then have no quest to level up, so... and then have to just do levy quests and dungeons the whole way around. Grinnell, Grinu. Ah, man, these guys. I don't know who thought of these names. Just skip pronunciation on some of these. Rocks in a hard place. This dude, whoever his name is, seeks courageous pioneers who can tame the wilderness for Summerford Farms. Summerford Farms, let's see here. Summerford Farms bears charge of the Admiral's Settlement Initiative. We're rewarded handsomely to brave new frontiers. Yet if we fail to fulfill our part of the bargain, the grant will be withdrawn. In spite of this, the washed-up pirates elect to laze their days away. There's still time. We need only clear the rocks away, the rocks and debris for the area to be deemed settled. If you are willing to help, you'll find a shovel outside that hut on the hillside. All right. Let's switch to a new minion. See who we get this time. Ooh, the ancient one. Let's get our mount here. Ooh, the classic. The classic chocobo. Cumbersome rock. We gotta pick up some debris. I'll just use the shovel on these easy, pretty easy. The quests will get harder as we go along, since these are all beginning areas. Here are the last two. Now let's do Argos. You've certainly proved you're not one to let obstacles stand in your path. If only those supposedly pioneering pirates were half as industrious as you. Expanding borders is all well and good, but the Admiral ought to know rugged frontiers can't be settled by layabouts. Rocks and art, please. Alright. If I'm not mistaken, Out to Dry is the only other one here. Let's see who... Ooh, yes! Man, this one took a while to get. But definitely worth it. I remember getting this mount in Final Fantasy 15. Great mount. I forget. Is this like a... I guess this is a... I doubt it's a 4-person mount, but it's gotta be more than one. Alright. Dovaka. Out to Dry. Dovaka, a skylift operator, is looking for someone to assist her with megalocrab woes. Ah, for the love of Limnion. Not again. The leather's ripped to bloody shreds. No, there's not awry with me britches, you cheeky sod. It's the megalocrabs. They've been at the balloon envelopes. I left out to dry on the rocks. Those hellspawn snippers think they found a squid or something and set to nibbling. Less balloons in the air means less cargo getting lifted, and that don't sit too well with me. You looking for a quick job? How about you crack a few shells before you head off your way? If you could put down 5 or so buggers, that ought to do for now. Ooh, a black chocobo. 2 chocobo roulettes in a row. Whoa, this crab is bigger than me. Oh, is this also oh, it's part of my log. Huh. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So I need 5 of those, and I need how many? 3. Okay, so I'll finish the hunting log first. Cool. Some experience. Halfway to level 16. Gotta be another crab around here somewhere. Oh, there we go. See if we got another chocobo. Nope. Midsummer, I think, right? Oh, going in the wrong direction. You take care of them snippers? Good bloody riddance. Nice work out there, lad. Still won't be long before a new crew of crabs comes sliding in to claim that territory, and our loads just keep getting heavier. What's with all the rebuilding going on? If I don't want to be buried under a mountain of crates, I'd best think of a more lasting solution to the snipper problem. Let's see, some ice shards. Alright. I'm surprised. I thought a lot of these quests would have, multiple parts, or once you finish the quest, you'd get another one. Going through these a lot faster than I thought we would. But off to the next place. Lower Las Nosho. There's a bigger town. Might have more quests. 2 towns actually. So it should be questing. See Morbay Dry Docks. So let's see. Okay, now we got some quests here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here. 6. Okay, yeah, plenty. 7, 8, 9. 10, 11. Alright, that'll keep us busy for a while. Alright. So we'll do these that are closest to us. 11. Oh, these are just... Oh, this one should be easy. But we'll do that later. We'll do this one right here. It's the closest. Mimidoa. Let's see. Constant cravings. Naldik and Vinmil's veteran shipwright Mimidoa seeks someone to travel to Ashan's torch in his stead. What you say? Nothing. Initiate, Initiate, you say? Get on a lot of initiates these days. A lot of initiates. What can you say it was? What day you say it was? Now I reckon these initiates here looking for work. Is it work you seek? Huh? Well, you need not fret, as I just happen to have a task to what needs tending. A dear friend of mine, Roston, something or such, is holed up in a lighthouse on this side of the grip. Used to be that I'd visit the lad once a sennight to see how he was faring, but my legs just ain't the same since the gout gone and grabbed a hold of them. I'd be grateful if you could check up on the candle keep in my steed. Oh, and don't ye be forgetting to take along 4 curved jackal fangs. Tell him they're from Mimidoa. He'll understand. Oh. Is this the... Oh yeah, it's triple triad. I didn't think there'd be so many of those. I should spend more time doing that. I really love that in Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, I gotta take some jackals out. Easy. See, he wants 4 of those. See 2 more over here. See if we can just pull one of them, even though it's probably not that big a deal. So it's fun practicing. Nope. I think that was a mistake. Shouldn't have done that, but oh well. No big deal. Alright. Should be another one somewhere. Oh wow, we got Ardos. It's random. Sweet. Ooh, fate. Well, let's spend some time doing this real quick. Shouldn't be that much. Be some nice levels. Oh, the jackals are right here. Oh well, we didn't need to do this one, but oh well. Aggroed this one. I was going for those jackals. Are they yeah, they're part of the fate. So should be easy to do. While we have this downtime here, I'd like to take the opportunity to ask that if you can, I would appreciate your subscription. I upload these videos to YouTube, Rumble, and BitChute, all under the same name, Gamora. I also live stream these at on YouTube and on Twitch. Man, this hand mount is always so creepy to me. Let's see, where do we need to go for this one? Oh yeah, down here. Pretty unique design, huh? I gotta give them that. There we go. It can get right lonesome up here. All alone, would not but the wind to chill, to keep a man company. Some days I carve jackal fangs to help clear me head of the voices calling me back to the great blue. Well, here's some more. What's this? Mimodo Sen Yi Diddy? Well, tell the old man that he needn't waste his few last sons in the realm worrying about poor Rosnes. I'll carry on as I always have, in the service of the sailors, alone till the day I die. Oh, do you have your own quest? Oh yeah, you do. Okay, so that quest is done, but let's accept this one real quick. Say it with flowers. Rosnes yearns to profess his love to a certain special someone and requires your help to do so. I guess he's not alone. That's good. I was a little sad. Well, it's the Craven's help keep me head clear, or Carven's help keep my head clear. A bit of company would ease the solitude. Truth is, with each turn of the sun, I creep ever closer to the brink of madness. All day and all night, I dream of someone who might rescue me from this prison. Someone broad and hale, with skin the color of the sea, and eyes that'll struck you in like a maelstrom. Someone like him, Tota. I've been enchanted by her sweet magic since I first saw her. A young lass from Moorby Dry Docks, on patrol on the God's Grip. She smiled at me, but I was too et up inside by fear to meet her gaze. And now, since her promotion to head watch, she can't be bothered to make the climb. I would tell her how it is I feel, but my duty to the sailors, might be you could tell her for me? I'd make it worth your while. You could take her a nice La Nocia Lilybell. You think she'd like that? I reckon she'd like that. Ain't met a woman that didn't like flowers. Alright. Let's see, get some flowers over here. this part of the picking up the flower? Or just random sweet trap? Ooh, level up. Level 16. Oh. Let's see. Any new equipment I can put on? Nope. Alright. Well, since we're over here. Oh, that was it? I thought we had to do it 3 times. Well, let's turn in our first quest. Eh? Where'd you crawl in from? I don't recall sending for no initiates, eh? Oh, Divinius Gamora. I once knew a lad named Divinius back when I served on the Cloud Dancer. He was a strapping young lad with teeth as white as the princess's pap. Ye ain't him, though. Nose ain't quite right. And who are ye again? Ah, got something to tell me, has ye? Rosnes. What's that mumbling milksop within whining about this time? No? Let me guess. That he's lonely? Bah. Put a pair of warm women in his arms and another on his lap, and he'll be right as rain. 'Tis what I do to help me forget that what ails me, not that old Mimada needs much help with forgetting, mind ye. Might be that I'll send him up a few saucy strumpets this coming eve. And he already forgot me? Alright. Oh well. A gift for me from the Candlekeep at Ocean's Torch, but I don't recall ever meeting anyone. Ah, La Nosha Lilybell. Yes, it's coming back to me now. Rosnes, I believe his name was. I remember specifically commenting on how I despise my patrols through the God's Grip for the areas full of La Nosha Lilybells, and that terrible weed always sent me into a sneezing fit. Oh, terrible, man. While I am flattered, I'm afraid I cannot return the gesture. As head of watch of Morby Dry Dogs, it is my responsibility to see that peace is kept until the victory's christening. I simply haven't the time to pay would-be suitors any mind, no matter how desperate they may be. Though perhaps once the ship is complete, I could consider a climb up to the peninsula, perhaps. Alright. Let's just pass by the repairs here real quick. Oh, looking still good. I guess you don't really need it as much if you don't die. Alright. Let's see. Failure to lunch. This, yeah. In here? Oh no, I'm way off. Must be around the other side. What's this over here? Oh, this must be some dungeon. Oh, that's where Leviathan is. Failure to lunch. Wafufu. Let's see. Failure to lunch. Poor Wafufu's food cart is light a few lunches, and she needs the help. And she needs help locating lost meals. Ah, woe is me. I seem to have gone and misplaced 4 of my packed lunches. Whatever am I to do? I can hear at Brim's belly grumbling from all the way over here. I'm certain I've made enough for everyone, so it must be that I either dropped a few or gave some to the wrong fellows. Oh, did you hear that? It was at Brim's belly again. He does not look at all pleased, does he? I must stay with my cart, but if you could search the dry docks and see if you cannot find those lunches, I would be eternally grateful. I might even whip together something special for ye. Ah, did you see that? Atbrim just gave me the evil eye. If those lunches don't turn up soon, I'm afraid he'll come over and eat me. Let's see. Packed lunch. You gotta get 4 of these. This quest wasn't here, was it? Or is this just part of the... Oh yeah, it's part of the quest. Will Fufu be needing one of her lunches back, you say? And here I was beginning to think the lass had eyes for me. Not that she's me type, mind ye. I like women a few hands taller, and a few ponzas heavier, and a few shades bluer, if you catch me drift. I wouldn't have minded the extra meal, though. A man can work up quite a craving when he's been pounding, stretching, and shaping sheets of iron all day. Got one over here. The last one should be in this direction. Oh, taking it from another person. Yeah, we're taking 4 lunches to one person. Don't tell me you came to collect my lunch. I could see it in them accusing eyes of yours. Sure, I knew right well that none of these lunches were meant for me, what with today being my day off and all, but I never thought little Wafufu would miss just one. If I give back the lunch, would you promise me you'll not mention that it was I who took it? I don't want the lass to think I was trying to swindle her, though that's sort of what I was trying to do. But she doesn't have to know that now, does she? Right then, carry on. Swindler. Wafufu. Please tell me you found the lunches. I swear Atbrium has shifted several paces closer since you departed. One, 2, 3, 4. You did it. You found all the missing lunches. Now perhaps I can rest in peace knowing that Atbrium won't be indulging in his cannibalistic fantasies. At least for today. So let's see, who is this guy? Oh, here he is. Nailed it. Has kills. Nailed it. Naldik and Vilmar's shipwright. Hezkill needs help heating his rivets. Alright. When it comes to riveting, you could search the realm over, but you won't find none better than Hezkill. 10 score rivets a bell, a drive. Twice that if I'm not in me cups. The key to driving rivets proper like is how hot you can get the buggers. The hotter the rivet, the stronger the bond she'll make with the steel plate. Problem being was that to heat me rivets in the forge, they'd be as cold as dead. Horse crotch by the time I hauled them back to the Victory. 'Tis why I use the white hot cores, the lightning sprites, but as you can see, me supply is running a tad low. If it ain't too much trouble, would ye be so kind as to fetch me some? You look as if ye could take on a whole pack of sprites with one hand tied behind your ass. Sometimes I wonder how random these mounts are. I tend to get the same ones over and over again. I don't have that many mounts, but still a lot that I haven't seen yet. Just need one more. Oh, there we go. Alright. Now this mount shouldn't be able to fly, but I feel like they just did that for simplicity's sake. Three cores and I could be done with the day's work and back at the ale house where I belong. Leviathan's eye, you really done and gone and fetched me the blinking cores. Aprium would be right pleased to see that, he will. 'Twas the foreman what came up with the idea to use cores to heat up the rivets. A clever one, that man. Sharper than a fang in a fishback's beak. Probably is why he made Chief so quick, like. Right. What counts? I mean, are these quests just... I mean, I don't know these quests being here. I feel like they just keep popping up. Oh yeah, here's another event mount. It's like the Coca-Cola bear. Yugi... Oh no, Yulgi Man, I can't even pronounce it. What counts? Morbi, Dry Dock, Yardmaster, Yulgi Hanaligi seeks someone to aid his crew in taking inventory. Let's yep. Alright. I'm looking for a strapping young adventurer, good with his numbers to help tally our remaining supply of planks and logs, but I suppose ye have to do. Now that work on the Victory is nearing completion, I need one final count on the lumber we have so I can determine if we'll need more. I already have Razn and Rumo Falamiso starting on the tally, so speak with them and see what they've found. Then bring me back the exact number of quarterdeck logs and forecast planks remaining on site, understood? Just finishing me count of the cedar mass, and the Yardmaster ain't going to like what I have to tell him. What? You tell him for me? Well, that would be my guess then, lad. The Victory, being as tall as she is, will be outfitted with 3 full-size masts and 2 smaller masts. Each mast will have its own set of 4 or 5 spars, or cross masts, from which the sails hang. One need not be scholarly from Meevil's Gate to know that a whole hell's worth of lumber. And so just how many mass worthy logs did I count here? 4? Not 4. 4. Not 400. Not 4 score. Not even 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you could take that to the yardmaster, but don't say I didn't warn you. Alright, I think these are the 3 that we need to count. And then I think that's the last person we need to talk to. Romeo. 200 oak berthing planks. Not one more, not one less. I counted them twice and then I counted them thrice more, just for good measure. You may be in trouble though, if them shipwrights need any more than what you see before you. The fires of the Calamity claim most of the trees in oak wood, and what of those remained, ye ask? Why we chopped down the rest to help build the Victory. I trust you had enough fingers to help you through the Talion, so tell me. Now, what did you find? Those be grim numbers indeed. The Calamity may be just a fading memory, but it seems we're still far from truly healing. As a salty-blooded Laminsian, it pains me to say it, but we may have to turn to them tree folks in Gordania if we're to finish the Victory on time. Alright. Okay, so I think that's all for here. What's this about? Blue leading the blue. Is that like a blue mage quest? Let's see. Let's do the levies quest over here, since we're right next to it. Should be a fairly easy one. I think that was a level 20 though. So let's do, let's see, so no new items. Gladiator was closest to 20. Levies of Morby. Orwan, the Adventurers Guild representative for local levy quests at Morby Dry Docks, is seeking an adventurer to undertake guild levies. Greetings, adventurer. I am Orawan, a representative of the Adventurers Guild. As the levy mate stationed here at Morby Dry Docks, I'm responsible for assigning the various tasks that come in from the Beleaguered locals. The work is not necessarily simple or safe, thus I would first gauge the limits of your ability by setting you a trial assignment. Take a moment to peruse the task outlined in the guild levy. Do you believe yourself up to the challenge? Most megalocrabs feed on the fish they find in tidal pools or washed up on shore. This is a variety of crab, however, which prefers the flesh of man over that of marine life. Those terrible wavekin are called big claws and must be put down before they injure any more Candlekeep or quarry residents. It's almost impossible, however, to distinguish a big claw from a normal megalocrab. That is, unless the core of a lightning elemental is used. When shocked, the shell of a big claw will turn bright red, making it an easy target. Alright. Simple enough. Very well, let's see what you can do. Before you begin, I have a word of advice. Acquire some cores from the lightning sprites. Use the cores on the crabs, and you'll soon discover which creatures are the big claws. See, yeah, we read that already. Let's see, Iron Well. Slightly increase enemy generation. Alright. There's another quest over here. It doesn't show up on the map though. Is it just the chocobo path? I never used these. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Don't tell me this is your first visit to the shop. I shall update my register with your name, so that you may access this location in the future. Alright. It wasn't really a quest. Maybe that's why it didn't show up on the map. I don't think I've ever used that. I think it's just like a way to travel around, like teleporting, but just like cheaper, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, sprites are over here. Oh, wait a minute. I was supposed to... Am I supposed to start this? Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong one. Okay. I was wondering. I was like, yeah, I gotta start a levy usually. Yeah, initiate. There we go. Well, let's just take them out. Maybe I'll get lucky. Yep. Alright, cool. Stun them. Should have another stun, I think, right? Oh, don't know where it is. Oh, there's low blow. Right next to each other. Ooh. Getting real lucky. Oh, that's we only need 2 of these. Alright, so we should be done after this. Oh no. Oh well. Alright, that was easy enough. Oh, I think we should get automatically teleported over there. Yeah. Oh wait, can I get that treasure coffer? I wonder if it'll go away if I hit. Yep. I think that's only part of the levy quest. Guess now we gotta fly over there. Alright, might have been quicker to fly than to wait for the screen to reload. Completed the task, have you? You need only collect your reward. Bonus has been awarded based on difficulty, based on the speed of completion. You have performed admirably. I have no qualms about assigning you to further work. With the Maelstrom warship under construction here, the military is eager to keep the dry dock safe and secure. They'll be glad to know a stalwart adventurer like you is around cleaning up these problems one at a time. Alright. So I think we finished in this little Morby Bay levies unlocked. So now we have to go here. Forbidden Island was a level 13 one. So let's switch back to this Martyr. Now while I do want to finish all these side quests, and it'd be nice to have, you know, a lot of these online, which will be time-stamped so people can find them really easy. And I'll put the name of the quest in the tags so people, if they're searching for them, they can find them. It'll be a nice way to, you know, if you're having trouble with any of them. But you gotta keep in mind that all of them are not going to be here because I have probably done some of them. So, especially, you know, ones like that levy one. That one just, I happen not to do it. Okay. So the Forbidden Island. The Veil's Gate Field Assessor Zoomin is seeking help to exterminate an unknown pest. Excuse me, adventurer. Might I have a moment of your time? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Zoomin, a field assessor for Mielvan's Gate. My work with the custom house involves the investigation of claims made regarding the unlawful import of restricted items from foreign shores. Recently, there have been a number of petitions made by the residents of Candlekeep, Quay, concerning a species not native to Vilbrand. If this species is indeed alien to the island, it must be located and destroyed immediately before it is allowed to reproduce and possibly disrupt the natural balance found here among the area's fauna. I would ask you to take this lump of fetid dodo flesh and place it upon one of the mounds of soil thought to be the nest of the invasive species. The odor should draw forth whatever creatures lurk beneath, leaving them easy targets. Simple enough. Let's see, 3 locations. I wonder if we just need to find one. Probably have to do all of them. Ooh. Yeah, I got all these horses before. Whoa, how did I get... How do you get... That's weird. Yeah, I got all these 3 horses before Endwalker came out. Nice. Loving them. So let's see. Use the dodo flesh. Oh, there's more. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Banvian Light. Yep, business. Okay, I'll wait this time. Oh, we just gotta do one location. I wonder if it was, only one of them was the right one. Probably just got lucky, if that were the case. Bavian mites. We have collected eggs from cargo carried on ships hauling from Radzahan before, but always in Lim Solominsa. There are no records of ships traveling to or from the tiny island nation making stops here in Candlekeep, Quay. Nor would they ever need to, unless the mites did not come from a ship that laid anchor here, but from a different vessel, one with more heinous motives. I believe this will require further investigation. I thank you again for your assistance. Perhaps I may require your services again in the near future. Does that mean there's a follow-up quest? I guess not. Someone else have a quest? Nope. Let's see. Can I... Merchant. Yeah, I should be able to sell stuff here. Yeah, purchase items. I want to sell these gold pieces here. Free up a little room. Don't really need these. Want to run out of room. Oh wait, no, I don't want to sell. I don't want to sort. That's what I was trying to do. Let's see, how does that... Kind of try this out. Ooh, that's lovely. Alright. Next on our list of quests. What is this about? Is this a blue magic quest? If it is, I want to do them separately. Let's see. Is the... Oh yeah. That's the blue magic. We did that in the last episode. So now... This is the bridge too full. Bridge too full. Captain Dozrail, stationed at Ocean's Embrace, needs you to track down a guard who has abandoned his duties. You be wanting to cross Ocean's Embrace? If you ain't in a hurry to be someplace, I'd rather you hold off for a bell or two. Presently, the bridge is such a right confusion of wagons and such, the damn thing is likely to collapse. We expect a bit of congestion, what with this being the only bridge connecting the roads from the dry docks to Limsa, but today's traffic is something awful. Speaking of which, what in the seven hells does Worsmaga think he's playing at, deserting his post at a time like this? Do me a favor, would ye, lad? Track down the skittish bugger and tell him to get his arse back here, directing the chaos at the Embrace. Let's see. Oh, he's right here. What's he doing back here? Bah, it was only a matter of time before they sent someone after me, I suppose. Eh, I heard ye. The bridge is a bloody mess. Truth be told, I wish the damn thing would collapse and save me the suffering. I can't simply wave me hands and have everything suddenly sort itself out, now can I? And if I try reasoning with those demon-spawned coachmen, like to get me head bit off. Listen, if you're not going to let me be, then can you at least have a word with the more irate wagon drivers? You know, soothe their tempers some. That'll be one less headache for me to deal with. Fair enough. It's kind of messed up though. I want the whole bridge to collapse with them on it. Just because, for no real reason. Let's see here. Make you wait, you ugly bilge rat. I should have been in Limsa bells ago, huh? I'll come down when fishbacks learn to fly, and then move your ass. What's this guy? You could take your self-important words and take a dive in the harbor. I have shipwrights expecting this cargo, and it'll be a cold day in Thanlian before I back down first. Alright. Let's soothe these two people. What do I have to do individually, probably? Well, if you put it like that, then maybe I'll hold my tongue for a bit. Perhaps you do have a point. I shall endeavor to keep a hold on my temper, if only to see the situation resolved before the moon turns. Alright. Easy enough. Let's see what we got to say this time. I don't know why he's standing over here in the corner. Well, I'll be damned. You actually managed to calm them buggers down. You're a miracle worker, and that's the honest truth. All I need is for the drivers to heed me directions without all that snapping and snarling, you see? Well, I'd best be at it before they lose their tempers again. Oh, and I'd appreciate it if you could let Captain Dorsal know I'm back on the job. Worsmaga is back at his post, is he? Your tongue must be made of silver to have accomplished that feat. He can't handle the yelling, you see. The gods only know how much such a delicate flower survived guard training in the first place. And he's never going to survive duty at the bridge now that work on the Victory has a flood of deliveries coming in and out every bloody day. Worsmaga better harden up or start looking for a quieter line of work. Damn straight. Earrings. We'll just go with the gold. Alright. Now I think just up here now. Let's start with where's the heart? Where the heart is. That says, was that mist? Is that, I wonder if that's part of the that location missed. There's a lighthouse over there. I wonder if you can go over there. Just take a quick little detour. It's not on the map though. That's weird. I've never seen. Probably some invisible wall. Yep. Figures. Alright. Crone. Crone. I have no idea. Where the heart is missed. Akron has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. Mind looking into something for me, adventurer? It may even be of interest to you, in fact. I'm told that plots within Mist are to be auctioned off. You, me, hells, even a 12 damned wandering minstrel could purchase their own piece of La Nocia. And upon that plot of land, you'll be free to build a house for you and yours. You can't tell me that the thought isn't at least slightly appealing, can you? 'Tis a bit surprising that the Thalassocracy had the time and resources to prepare such an area, what with the kobolds and primals causing all manner of trouble. But who am I to judge the priorities of politicians, much less pirates, eh? Besides, I'd like nothing more than to own my own home. I've yet to verify the truth of the tale. Just yet, though, if you've no objections to taking a detour from your adventures, why not head towards the gate to the Mist and see if there's a Maelstrom representative who can confirm or deny these land auctions. So maybe these are personal house properties. I guess the guild, or the free company, not guild, is in a different location. What is this adventure? Ah, yes, the auctions. By order of the Admiral herself, Mist and all other plots within are to be sold exclusively to adventurers, so as to encourage their emigration to Limsa. Why only adventurers, you ask? Practical necessity, really. Limsa is in dire need of fresh blood, capable, courageous adventurers who will fight her foes and protect her interests. Those who build a home here will have that much more incentive to aid us. As for what manner of place Mist is, I think it's best that you journey there and see for yourself. Please direct any other questions you might have to the recruit station just past the entrance. To proceed with the quest whereas the heart is Mist, you may visit any residential ward within the Mist. Oh, it's right here. Travel to 23rd Ward. I wonder how much some of these places cost. Speak with the Storm Recruit. Where are they? Oh, all the way over here. Mistgate Square. Does that have to attune to these? No, I guess not. storm recruit. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to Mist. Lomincians sent you, you say? Ah, that's unfortunate. All Lomincians are barred from participating in the auctions, you see, on account of the fact that they're, well, Lomician. Admiral's decree. If you find the area to your liking, though, please consider speaking with the resident caretaker. She can guide you through the process of purchasing a plot for yourself. I guess that's the end of that quest. Caretaker. Is it right here? So we can take a quick look. Well, I'd imagine since these houses are kind of just here, there's only so many available. If that does that mean you can't go into other people's places? It'd kind of suck if anybody was allowed in your place. Oh well, for another time. Oh, you can't even fly in here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There you are. What news have you brought me? For the purpose of luring adventurer to Limsa Lomensa, that's unfortunate, but it does explain a great deal. Sigh. Looks like my dream of owning my own home will have to wait a little longer. But don't you worry about me, my day will come soon enough. Mist Ethernet now accessible. Residential district Ethernet for Mist can be accessed through the Lumincian Ethernet. Oh, so we can teleport there now. See, Chocobo Keep. I think that's just opening up travel point. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? Do not tell me this is your first visit to this stop. I shall update my register with your name so that you may access this location in the future. Let's see, let's see how this works. Oh, so it takes more time and it's way cheaper. Let's see, 15 gil versus 111. Well, it's definitely cheaper. Alright, so I think we have 2 quests here. Let's see, Mogram. Mogram had a little lamb. Mogram has been losing sleep over his sheeps. They call me the Steed Shepherd, but all 3 kinds of livestock we breed here fall under my crook. Nevertheless, sheep remain my first love, my one true passion. So you can imagine my dismay at finding my flock in frumpy fleece. I can't very well take worn out wool to market. A sheep with no shine is no good for nothing but mutton. But where's the wool? But where there's a wool, there's a way. See what Shartin has to say. I like the dialogue in this game. They have a lot of puns and a lot of references to things you wouldn't expect. For being, a Japanese developer. I guess there is an English translation. I wonder if they have any part in that. Mogram had some little lambs whose fleece were white as snow, but everywhere the little lambs went, lice were sure to go. Now we're stuck with the lousy sheep. In the time it takes me to brush one clean, the lice spread to 2 more. I just can't keep up with them by myself. If you could brush 3 shaggy sheep for me, we might be able to wipe out the infestation altogether. Let Mogram know his sheep are in ship shape once you've finished. The shaggy sheep looks relieved. The shaggy sheep looks up. Same dialogue. Alright. Mogram. For an adventurer, you certainly know how to wield a lice comb. And I'm sure you found sheep are delicate souls that require delicate care. Truly wonderful wool requires time, love, and tenderness. You must caress their coats ever so gently, listen to their soft bleating in your ear, feel the warmth of their breath on your neck. Oh, it's a little too close to... Oh, he has another quest. So I think that's the first time someone's actually had a follow quest. Much to do about dodos. Mogram doesn't know what to do about his dodos. They may call it the red rooster steed, but make no mistake, dodos are the birds that keep this steady. Those sweet and tender eggs, that succulent meat, so long as you remove the doodling's poison gland, you're in for some scrumptious and healthy poultry. They're so delicious, I have to remind myself some birds just aren't meant to be caged. Or perhaps I don't. Talk to Payan and see if we can return those exquisite creatures to their pets. Payan. Am I ever pleased to see you? I was about to cry foul, but with your help we can round them up. Those dim-witted dodos pecked through the fencing and fled the coop. Luckily they know better than to leave the steed. There are 3 bolting dodos in all. If you could spot one, just throw one of these dodo-sized sacks over his head. Once you've caught all the birds, would you mind leaving them in Momogran's care? I need to repair the fencing before we can return them to this enclosure, you see. Just lying around, I guess. Let's see where they are. These can't be it, right? Capture the bolting dodos. Oh, there he is. Okay. Alright, that's 1. 2 more. Oh, sneaky little birds. Alright. Now we just need the last one. Oh, this gotta be my favorite. Think about Ramu, I think is the one you get this from. I think that you could solo these now. Especially at 90. I think I soloed it at 80. Bolting dodo. Alright, that should be the last. Capture the bolting dodo with the dodo-sized sack. It's probably the Moogle King, maybe? I forget what horse which one this one is. I've heard everything. Hand me the dodos. Wait, they're in my sack? Oh, my precious darling, without their poison breath, they're defenseless out in the wild. Daddy Dodo gets so worried. And now my dodos have another daddy. You'll stay around and look after my babies, won't you? At least until they're ripe for slaughter. Man, you shouldn't get too attached to them. Lana. Whack-a-mole. Lana has some mold she would like removed. If a lifetime of meticulous research in the advancement of the agriculture arts has taught me anything, it is that the fruits of knowledge are incapable of preserving themselves without an adventurer's brawn to protect them. I fear all my work will come to naught. For example, the splendid ogre pumpkin crop I was able to cultivate years of hypnotizing and testing at last made tangible, only to be snatched away by those subterranean soreners, the clever hedge moles. I've already engineered the pumpkin to resist fire, drought, frost, weeds, insects, and festive rituals. That's a funny Halloween reference there. I just need someone to kill the moles. Those are some sturdy pumpkins. Yet they got taken out by moles. Alright. That one was real easy. Well, that was so easy, it makes me wonder why I've spent my life formulating complex solutions to problems rather than merely going around and killing things. Nevertheless, I'm afraid it's too late to alter my methods now. I'll continue to focus on the complex solutions and have you stick around to kill things. What hubris, what arrogance to believe that I, one woman alone, could overcome the unfathomably vast and profound mysteries of nature. But with you here, I'm sure we can do it. Ooh, another quest. Beetlejuice. Arenlan is in a bit of a tight spot. Care to partake in the inexorable march of science? The concoction I'm currently formulating could change the horticulture as we know it. Imagine a fluid one could strew over crops to ward off pests. All I need are some ladybugs and someone to squash them. Ladybugs simply cannot resist aphids. Find some Altic lavender, dab it with a bit of Afric nectar, and they'll come swarming to the slaughter. Let's see, let's get a new minion out. Let's see who we get next. Ooh, Sid. Altic lavender. Did I move or? Maybe I didn't do that right. Might have moved at the last minute. Yeah. That's the end of them. Return to me once you've collected 3 vials of ladybug viscera. It's elementary, really. Aphids live in fear of ladybugs, and so applying the scent of ladybug blood to our crops is certain to ward off the parasites. We are manipulating the laws of nature. Of course, we could have just let the ladybugs go on defending the crops, as always, and not squashed them for their viscera, but I hardly see the science in that. That's what I was thinking. I was like, why do you need to kill them? They could just do what they do. Oh well. So let's see. Finished all the quests here. So it looks like there's only 2 quests left in this area. We got What Goes Around and Fire and Brimstone. No new ones popped up over here. So let's see. Let's do What Goes Around. While we're making our way over there, I'd appreciate it if you haven't subscribed to subscribe on YouTube or Rumble or BitChute. I also stream these playthroughs, or I'm not sure if you want to call it a playthrough, on Twitch and YouTube. Let's see. Oh man. How do you pronounce WYS? That's ridiculous. A ridiculous name. I feel like they have a whole department that just sits there coming up with names. What Goes Around. Loat, I'm just gonna call him Loat, wishes to check for any trouble that might be milling about the Grey Fleet. Breathtaking, is it not? Proud sails turning, rugged gear churning, the mill never stops, and so neither can the millers assigned to its upkeep. Diligence is the key. By addressing tomorrow's issues today, we assure the wheels of prosperity continue to grind. Unfortunately, I have my hands full with the work of the day and cannot leave my station to tend to inspection. I would entrust this duty to you. Seek out the other 3 millers, head their concerns, and apprise Wheatzarian of your findings. Let's see here. Let's partake in this. Oh, we got a level sync real quick. Taking this fate real quick. Any more? Alright. Got a little bit of experience for that. Jumani. Well, you see the mill spinning, don't you? What more do you need to know? Only problem I have is you meddling in my chores. Away with you then. Wanton Zern? Pshaw, the mill is fine. We'd be wiser to concern ourselves with the grubby scavengers than rob us of our yield. What's this thing doing? Oh. Let's see here. Oh, it's a windmill. shushu. I haven't noticed anything off myself. But let's have a look now, shall we? Look there, the sail's been nicked a bit. Nothing urgent, mind you. The cloth we use is the same as they use for sails out in the sea, made to stand up to blustering winds. Is there really a nick in this thing? I wonder if you could... I don't see anything. Oh well. Probably too much work to do. Wait, Zarin. I trust you enjoy your tour of the mill. You are impressed, yes? The matter of Isush's sail is most worrisome indeed. The matter shall be remedied at once. To delay acting until trouble occurs is to ask for trouble. The great fleet stops for nothing. Full sail ahead. What do we get? Mutton stew. Should probably use these. Or, you know, the one, you know, I think it gives you a little bit of XP boost. So probably should have been using them the whole time. So let's see here. No new quests down here. So it looks like unless that one has more than one quest, that should be the last one. In this area, at least. Boreen Rut. Fire and Brimstone. Brimstone has blocked Boreen Rut out of blind iron mines. Well, this time we dug ourselves in a hole well and sturdy. Struck Brimstone while shoveling through the mines, and now the rocks are rife with the reek of rotten eggs. The gas grew too much to bear. You'll need this clear earth crystal if you were to restore the earth and plug the leak properly. Just mind the Sifrid clouds brought on by the brimstone. I guess we're the canary in this situation. A canary with a means to plug the gas. Earth crystal. I wonder if I could dive in here. Oh, nope, can't even go in there. Right. Nope, no going in there. Now that's a breath of fresh air. For many of the miners, a bit of brimstone is nothing to write home about. But I'm the one who has to write the letters when the gluttons choke to death down there. The prices metals command in the wake of the calamity will make us either rich or dead. Alright. I think that was the last quest in this area. Let's see here. These are just reoccurring quests, triple triad match, more reoccurring quests. Central Triad. Alright, so we did Lower Lanoshu. Now Eastern Lanoshu. Ooh, this one has 2 teleportation areas. We'll start, I think this is Aleport or Wineport. Start at Wineport, I guess. Well, I think this is a place you had to go to a lot during the main quest, so there's a chance there might not be that many quests. Might have done some of them already. Treasures and Tribulations. 32. Wrapped around your little finger. So there's 2 quests here. And then I think nowhere else except right here. Either, I'm not sure, 2 or 3 quests here. There might be one under this one, I'm not really sure. But they're all like level 30 quests. Finally some harder quests. At least I hope. See. So level 32. What can we do with that? Do 32. Dark Knight, I guess, is 36. Let's see if I have the gear for that. Yep, still have it. Most of these, the recommendation is usually right, but I don't know why this keeps, you know, this hat gets recommended. Let's see, ethereal, steel. I just equip it one at a time. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to do it manually, I guess. What's the difference between these two? Item comparison. I guess these are technically not the right ones anyways. Oh wait, this one is Dark Knight. Yeah, okay, this is the one we want. Yeah, okay. Let's just update that. I wonder how the headpiece looks like. Sometimes it's good, sometimes bad. Yeah, I don't like it. Blood gauge. I don't think I've spent almost any time. See, I think what it starts off at level 30, so yeah, I did 6 levels, I guess. But who knows how long that's been. Alright. Let's do this. Get this chocobo keep here. This is the easiest thing to do. Let's see. Yeah, this is the same chocobo porter dialogue, so I'm not gonna read it every time, especially since I've read it in this episode. Hire. Yeah, we don't need any of that. And then let's see. Yeah. I think this one is, so this one's still within our range, but let's do the non-blue quest. Edgar. Wrapped around your little finger. Edgar requires your assistance with a raptor predicament. Is that actually, yeah, no, we don't need, ours is better. Hello, adventurer, hear me, or Master Briglant will know the reason why. I mean, that he'll simply tell you himself if you refuse to hear it from me. You've no doubt seen those ghastly grass raptors skulking about outside our gates. Well, they've developed a taste for the vines we used to grow on our brandywine cherries, and we can't abide that. You must kill the horrible creatures. Very well. I guess that'd be a little more difficult, but probably just difficulty in terms of stronger enemies, but we're still 4 levels ahead, so it shouldn't be that bad. A grass raptor? That's like an oxymoron or something. Let's see. Okay, here's another one. Alright, just 2 more. There's 1 over there, and there's 2. Okay, so they're right there. We could... Alright, quest complete. Ah, the conquering hero returns, and so quickly too. You are as strong as you are kind, and wonderfully trim of waist. It's a weird comment. I shall make sure to keep you in mind should any future troubles creep up. Oh, another quest already. Are we? Yeah, okay, so we're still within level range. Mona Lisa's smile. Edgar seems to be in a state of excitement this fine day. The etiquettes, pardon me. Wine labels to laymen such as yourself used by our winery always bear the noble countenance of Master Berglante himself. As such, our esteemed Vintian has invited a famed Oldan miniaturist, very well known, probably the most famous miniaturist in all the land, to fashion a label truly worthy of a classic vintage. And he is due to arrive today. I beg you, won't you go down to the Raincatcher Gully docks and meet him? I fear he will be quite mobbed by admirers, and I'd not have him molested, at least until the portrait is done. Alright. Where is this place actually? Oh, right here. Isn't this like where the ninjas were? Okay. Yeah. Spent a lot of time coming down here. Oldinian artist. Yes, I am the miniaturist. Pardon me if I don't give you my name. I travel incognito. Such is my fame. Ah, Master Briglante awaits. I will fly to him forthwith. We have much to discuss, the Master and I. Our artistic differences are many and sundry. Yet I cannot resist returning for another etiquette. He is a model in 1,000. That one. Was that it? Oh, that was easy. That was even easier than the other one. What's this about? Is this like another dungeon? Oh, this is where the binding coil of Bahamut is? Why is it here? Hmm. Let's see, what's this one about? Decipher and dig. Hmm. Edgar. Our expert in etiquettes has just been seen by. Simply marvelous. I shall order the chilled white taken to his quarters at once. Ah, how sweet it is to have the miniaturist here again. It has been a full 5 years for the calamity stripped our vines, our first bottling in half a decade, and oh, to see the master's beatific visage captured again. Oh, another quest. Lots of quests from this guy. It's the first one I think that's had 3 in a row that I can think of. Anise, chocolate, and a hint of toad. Edgar would have you once again slay his demons. The vineyard wastes much water, washing up sugar and chaff off the grapes. The spoilage and dregs from vats and barrels, and all of it goes into the river. The richness of the swill chokes the river, and giant toads feast on the scum. If raptors were horrible, then these are thrice as bad. Slay them for us, for me, Divinius. I think... yeah, that's also level 33. Alright. Let's see, where do we... just line out here in the open. Just need 3 of these toads. Pretty easy though. I think there's the last one. Assuming it's the same kind of toad. Oh no, it's outside the circle though. Does that mean it's not the right one? Oh no, it still counts. At least I think it does. Oh, do I not have a... oh, it's too late I guess. Alright. Back to turn in the quest. Oh, can we not? That's a weird place to put, oh, it's because it's, oh yeah. I see. Transitioning point. Look, that's a weird place to put an invisible wall. Edgar. Oh, Master Big Lamp. Ah, I feel like I pronounce his name different every time I see it. Will be so pleased, but it grieves me that our wine has spoiled the river so. Perhaps I can, construct some system to make our swill sweeter. Let's see here. Scrambled eggs, acorn cookies. That's critical hit. I guess this is for tanks. I'm more of a DPS person anyway, so okay, that's the last quest from him. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it for today's recording. I guess that only matters if you're watching live. If not, it'll just be a continued on from the next from here in the next parts of the videos. So, thank you for watching.